Right now is the perfect time to try out the best summer snowboarding destination located right here in the Mid-Atlantic region. This is Snowflex Mountain, which is a year-round ski slope made out of artificial snow, and today I'm revealing the best kept secrets about riding here that will dramatically improve your experience. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like riding here because it's not real snow, but with the right adjustments, this year-round riding destination can be more than enough to trigger those feel-good endorphins until the real snow returns. Now let's get into the 3 absolute must-do things to help you have the most awesome day possible riding at Snowflex. And I personally implement each one of these every time I visit because it will make or break your day here. First, let's talk about what you should wear. Since it's summer and really hot outside, your first thought might be to dress as minimal as possible, but I'd caution against that. The Snowflex surface works great to ride, but it's way more abrasive than real snow. Falling on bare skin can hurt and even cause you to bleed or have a rug burn-like type of wound. So plan on wearing long pants, long sleeves, and gloves to help keep you in one piece as you're learning. Now I burn alive in the summer, so I elect to wear shorts and knee pads instead of pants, which works well for me. But it's better to wear extra clothing in the beginning, then once you get the hang of riding, you can decide what the best clothing is for you moving forward. And don't forget that helmets are mandatory. Now that you've got the right gear and clothing, let's talk about the most obvious thing. You have to learn to ride here. Yes, it's very similar to snowboarding or skiing on snow, but there are some slight nuances. Start off on the bunny slope and practice a few basic movements like how to stop and do basic turns. Very quickly, you'll start to get a feel for it and be riding just like any other mountain. But if you try to skip this step, it'll be very humbling for you. A good way to describe the differences in riding Snowflex compared to other ski resorts is found in the surface of what you're riding on. Many of the mechanics are similar, but you don't really have an edge at Snowflex. So carving really isn't an option. A great tip to help you ride here is to keep a flat-ish base and utilize skidded turns. Alright, so you've got the right gear. You've learned the basics of navigating Snowflex's unique terrain, and now you're ready for the third and most important secret to smoothly ride here. You need to use wax. And I'm not talking about the normal type of wax that you get during the season. I'm talking about picking up a rub-on wax to use on your board for your trip here. It's a night and day difference that will absolutely help you slide across the surface easier. Simply apply the wax to the bottom of your board every 2 to 3 runs, and consider adding a little bit of water to the base of your board as well. Snowflex Mountain has dozens of sprinklers set up across the slopes that are constantly misting the surface to help you slide across it. So adding a little water and wax makes a huge difference for a smoother ride. Essentially, water is your friend, and this also applies to the weather. Hot sunny days are beautiful, but it'll evaporate the water quicker, making the need for applying wax higher, or more often. But if you visit on a rainy day, the surface will be very slick already, and you may not even need wax at all. If you implement these 3 keys to success at Snowflex, your experience here will be 1,000 times better. Now watch this next video for a full overview of Snowflex Mountain.